Well, it's the first week of October. Essex have won the county championship. Well done, the boys. Oh, and also they won the T20. Hamilton is back to his winning ways in Russia, so he's obviously on track again. Mighty West Ham. Yes, the mighty West Ham. We're up to fifth in the league. We're not going to talk about Oxford. Those of you who are from Oxford, well done you, but we're not talking about it. But yes, so the mighty West Ham are up to fifth in the league. Yeah, Thomas Cook and Wrightbus, well, they're making news for all the wrong reasons, aren't they? So I suppose it's time for another one of my In Practice blogs. There have been some times throughout my career in accountancy, moments that appeared that made you go wow, and you could see something really important. Yes, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. I've been in this game doing accountancy for a very long time. I started out, there were no PCs, and accounting really was a manual exercise. Then in came the very first PCs, and someone showed me a thing called VisiCalc. Yeah, VisiCalc. It was a spreadsheet, and immediately, I could see the potential of this wonderful new thing, this VisiCalc. I could see the potential all day long. Wow, look at this! All day long, I could see it. Then, I suppose the next big thing that occurs to me is, you know, happily, been a few more years gone by, happily working away with our spreadsheets, getting most out of all these spreadsheets, and then someone in accountancy, um, passed me and showed me this new thing called an accounting package. I think it was probably Pegasus in that day, an accounting package where we had ledgers. Yeah, we had nominal ledger. It was all wonderful, and and it was double entry, it was debit and credit. It wasn't a spreadsheet. I thought, wow, I can see, oh, blimey, this is a big bookkeeping. Oh, this is amazing. It was a big moment. Wow. Now, most recently, probably back into, I suppose it was about recently, it was back in the 80s, we're happily working away there on our desktop with all our hard disks and all the rest of it. And someone showed me a cloud-based system. Cloud-based system. I thought, suddenly I thought, wow, liberated from my desk, liberated from my office, working anywhere, getting staff working anywhere. I thought, cloud, wow, that's the future, isn't it? And I could see it. And most recently, the thing that struck me straight away was when someone, introduced me to the very first time I had a good long look at Challenger Banks. I had a look at Coconut. And I sit there and I think, blimey, all our clients, they've got to have a business bank account. Yes, they have. We know that. They've got to have a business bank account. And you know what? If that bank account, as a result of having a business bank account that they need, is going to do huge amounts of basic accounting for me, and get this is what did me, at no cost to me, the accountant, no cost. Wow, surely that's the future, isn't it? Until the next big thing. But at the moment, in my opinion, this is going to knock cloud into the past. This is the next big thing. Here we are, as I say, in the first week of October, and I just casting my mind back, and it was May 2018. May 2018. I was on our stand at Accountex in London, and looking around the huge hall there at the Excel Centre. And those of you who have been will know how big Accountex is, and those of you who haven't been, you should go. It's a really good exhibition and conference for accountants, and ICPA are always there. But yeah, I was looking around the hall, and everywhere you looked, all you could see, GDPR, GDPR this, GDPR that, managed GDPR everywhere. If you walked down any of the aisles, someone was thrusting a piece of paper in your hand. When you looked at this piece of paper, it's like, you know how much the fines can be? Millions of pounds fines if you fail on your GDPR. And it was everywhere you went. GDPR, of course, it was coming in May that year, and here we are, the last Accountex exhibition this year. Looked around the hall, don't think I saw anything about GDPR. Not a single thing. It's gone right off the ball, isn't it? Now, Does that mean that accountants everywhere are now, within what, a year and a bit, are we all now suddenly fully GDPR compliant? I don't think so. Does it mean that all our clients are fully GDPR compliant? I doubt that very, very much. And then recently, I was reading again about one of the major accountancy practices have been hit for a fine for giving poor GDPR advice to their clients. And I thought, it's not gone away. GDPR has not gone away. It's a bit like this sort of false dawn. Is a bit of a quiet period where I don't know, the regulators maybe are checking up and having a good look and thinking, how are we going to go about this? But it hasn't gone away. They're there. They're going to start. You can feel it in your waters, don't you? That they're going to start getting out and about and having a look at accountants everywhere and seeing what they're up to, making sure they're GDPR, and not just accountants, all of our clients. And that's why, I was really pleased that a couple of months ago I went out and I sourced together with the wonderful ICAAS, not ICAS as in the Scottish Institute, ICAAS, and we sorted out a beautiful, superb piece of kit, GDPR management software, and it costs, £10 a month. But better still, if you're an ICPA member, you get 25% off. 25% off. So you're looking at something like, £7.50 or whatever a month to get your GDPR compliant. But what was important to me was I didn't really want to have to start studying in any great detail GDPR. I didn't want to get involved. Let's be honest, 100% honest, ladies and gentlemen, as accountants in practice, we've got enough with tax, VAT, MTD, inheritance tax, and all, etc., to keep up to date with. GDPR is just, in my humble opinion, a step too far. But we can't ignore it. It has not gone away. We have to lead. We have to lead those clients who are looking to it. And this software, if you follow what it says, if you do what it says, you're going to be okay. It's all in there. And if you're an ICPA member, it's about £7.50 a month. So I'm really chuffed that we put that deal together. It's on the website. If you're an ICPA member, check it out. And just remember, there were periods in money laundering, wasn't it, when you thought, money laundering, who cares about money laundering? Nothing was happening, wasn't it? Nothing was happening. And now we've got OPPAS screaming abdabs at all the institutes saying they've got to get on, they've got to start getting it done. And we know it's big time back on the agenda. GDPR's gone a bit quiet. Does not mean it's gone away, but you don't need to spend gazillions of pounds on it. With the ICPA and ICAAS, you can get it sorted for negligible amounts. Check it out.